I'm frying his ass. His deep fried Oreo head ass.
I bet when I go one of them in a fry pan, they ass won't burn.
Strategic back again. You guys just saw a very terrible video. A video that's been going viral on social networks. A lot of people making videos on it. A lot of people are sharing it on various platforms, including Twitter and Instagram. And what you saw is an example of what's wrong with minority communities. The lack of parenting. The fact that people are raising these free-range children that do and say whatever they want, mimicking the ignorance that their parents and their siblings bring into their lives. That 3-year-old child, looks like a 3-year-old to me. I have a 3-year-old, so I can tell a 3-year-old when I see one. That 3-year-old child doesn't have a chance on this earth. That child is already being indoctrinated into criminality. Here's this child cursing up a storm at these ATF federal police officers who are most likely in that area because they're dealing with firearms. They're in that area probably doing enforcement related to some illegal firearms. And you have this child cursing at them and cracking jokes about their boots and their shoes like it's a teenager engaging in the dozens. Look at your crusty boots. F you and this, that, and then trying to punch the cop. If you think for 1 second that this is a problem with that child, you're a fool. There's nothing wrong with that child. Yeah, I said it. There is nothing wrong with that child. That child was born perfect. The problem is his parents. The problem are his siblings who have also been indoctrinated by his parents. The problem is his community. The people who are surrounding him, the people who are influencing him. That's the problem. You take that child out of that environment and that child has infinite possibility to be anything that they want to be in this world, in this country. But the fact that this child is being raised by terrible parents in a terrible environment is why most likely this kid will end up being the criminal of tomorrow. I know it's going to hurt some people's feelings to say that. No, I'm not a psychic. I can't see the future. But I can certainly grasp reality. If you have a 3-year-old child cursing at police officers, punching and beating up police officers, cracking jokes on their boots, like he even knows what the value of boots are, walking around on a public sidewalk in diapers only with no shoes on. If that's that child's reality, what hope do we have that this child will grow up to be a Rhodes Scholar? What hope do we have of that? What's the likelihood that that child's going to grow up to be a part of a gang versus the likelihood of that child growing up to be a doctor or a lawyer? This is what I'm talking about when I say the culture's broken. Our society is broken. We have a culture of violence. We have bad parents. We've lost our morals, especially in minority communities, low-income minority communities. We've lost our morals. We've lost our connection with God. We've lost our ability to love ourselves, the knowledge of loving ourselves. We've lost our collective pride and dignity, a pride that was so deep and pervasive in the African-American community, a pride that says, look where we came from. We came from the clutches of slavery to freedom and producing in this country and striving for the same American dream that so many people that don't look like us tried to keep from us for so long. That pride is gone now. African Americans are living a white supremacist dream fantasy. When people talk about white supremacy, I laugh. Because white supremacists don't have to do anything to anybody in the black community. They don't have to break a sweat. They just got to sit back and watch us destroy ourselves. We've lost all these things because somewhere along the line, and I blame the mainstream media for driving a narrative, for destroying real black leaders and propping up their own pansies and Manchurian candidates that lead us down the wrong path. Hashtag BLM. I blame them for taking away the only thing that helped us become successful in this country after slavery. And that thing was accountability. We held ourselves accountable for our actions. We had honor in our society. If you did bad, you didn't just do bad on yourself. You did bad on your entire family. You did bad on your entire family. You dishonored your family. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares how mommy's gonna feel and grandma's gonna feel, and granddad and poppy is gonna feel if you go and you put a gun in somebody's face and takes their items and then go to jail for it. Nobody cares. And so now people just go run around doing whatever the hell they want to do. And we're raising children to be criminals of tomorrow. That child deserves better. That child deserves a chance. That child did not ask to be born. That child did not ask to be poisoned by the sins of their parents. That child has my pity. Like and subscribe, join the channel. Strategic is out of here. Peace.